this is Marlene with Dixie Quilters. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could be with us. I'm just getting a few minutes done here before I need to go to work. And this is my favorite time of day, nice and cool, quiet in the morning. Take a deep breath. And cleansing breath, right? So, we are working again on dinosaurs, dinos, and I have to come up with 2 of these vine blocks. Apparently, I had not made them, so I gotta make them. And they finish up at 4 by 10 inches. So I'm gonna need some background fabric, and I'm gonna need some green fabric, and we're gonna need our clips. Alphabeties. Let's see if we go around this way. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, they look pretty messy, but I just resist buying those alphabeties. It costs so much. For what purpose? These work great. Other than I have to play with them to find all the spots, you know. So how many alphabets are they? A through H. G, A, B, I'm looking for C. Here's D, X, H, A, B, I'm missing C. Well, it could be on the floor. So what I'll do is I'll use the double C. D, E, F, G, H. There we go. All right, so that's ready. And we're going to cut some background fabric, so let's get that done. All right, so get it lined up, Marlene. Oh my. Okay, well that's all for that. And we're making 2 of them. Oh, 2 of them. Yes, we need to make double. We're making 4. Because we might as well make them for the other block, the other's quilt too. How is your day today? Is it shaping up okay? 1.5, okay. All right. Now for the let's see, we want to have a stem color and then fern color. How about if we do a dark stem and a variable fern color? What do you think of that? I like that idea. Maybe use these two, because I got lots of pieces of those two. But this, you know, the pieces need to be, excuse me, about 2.5 by 2.5-ish. So we'll just use those scraps. And here is sort of a olive. I haven't really used the olive color, but we did use some of this blue and this one. Those three would all look good together. Or is that the same one? Oh yeah, that's the same one. How about this one? Yeah, I like all three, don't you? So we'll use some of all of those. But first we'll do the stems. Okay. This was a nice little bundle of long eighths that I got from Christy with Reb's Fab Stash. 1 inch. Let's get this lined up. Well, that's not quite lined up nice. How about the other side? Oh, it's folded. Oh, well, for goodness sakes. It's a fat quarter. And these are supposed to be how big? Oh, man, very small, 1 inch. And we're making 2 per quilt, so that's 4. I think that's all we're gonna need for all 4 of them. Let's measure them. Is it 9 inches? Yes. So that's all we need for stems. I had already put all my greens back in their green bin, but that's okay. We're going to use them. Now these are needing to be 2 by... Okay, 2 of that color. Two more of this color. This was conveniently ready to cut. Now let's see what we have in those other shades. I guess I never used this one. Well, that'll be fine. And then some of these. So how much total do we need? We need 6 of these colored things for every one of them. So that's so we got 4 of these. Now we're going to cut 24 of these, and we have 4 of the light. Are there selvages on that? Yes. Let's straighten that out so we don't have to cut off any extra. All right, so let's get cooking here. Now, Marlene, what are you doing here? I prefer to cut them 2 at a time. I'd like to improve my content. Do you have any suggestions on what would you like? What would be better? Is my filming up to snuff? Do I need more lighting? Do I need more editing? And then please make suggestions. I'm learning this, you know. I'm learning my quilting. I'm learning how to do this whole thing. Let's see. I need 2.5. Yeah, it didn't sound like that cut very well. Let's go through that again. There. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We need 2 more. Let's use these. Need 4 more. Because there's 6 leaves. 6 leaves and 4 stems. We better make it narrow this way and longer that way. They're not square. There's a short way and a long way. And I want to make sure I get 4 out of this little odd piece. All right. There we go. Got 24 leaves, variegated. Now let's see what we have to do with them. And we have our stems. Let's cut those to the length at once. Well, first let's cut off these. Selvages. So if they're to be 9.5 inches long, I could run it down here to the end and see where 9 is, 9.5. Well, that would make it easiest, huh? 9.5 is right there. Let's put this one there too. All right. Bingo bango. Now, I have to assume these are going to be little squares because we're going to be making corners on them. So let's see. 6 1.5 by 1.5 per stem. And 6 1 by 1. We didn't cut any 1 by 1. Oh, it wants you to cut down. Yeah, well, we'll probably need to make another strip of 1.5 because we're doing 4 flowers, 4 stems, not just 1. Now these are the 1.5s. And we need 4 times 6 is 24. One, 2, 3, 4 times 4 is 16, so we need to keep going. 20, 24. Okay, these are considered piece number C. And these are number A. And B is the colorful fabrics in these shapes. And it calls for 6 of them, but we're doing 4, so 24. And this calls for 2 per quilt, and we're making 2 quilts, so I need 2 more of these. Gotta stay the course here, huh? Thinking outside of the box. I believe those are 1 inch, yes. So we need 2 per quilt, so we need a total of 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? And you know, I haven't counted these correct either. Let's do the math right here on the paper. Since we're doing, this is per block, and we need 2 per quilt, we're doing 2 quilts, so that's 4 total. So whenever it says 1, so we're going to do 4 times. So we need 4 of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's correct. And we need 24 to 6, 24 of those guys. There, okay, now I'm happy. So I just put my numbers in to tell me times 4, because we're making 4 of these blocks. So we have 2, here's 2 more. How many did I cut? You know, you gotta watch me closely. I did make 4. Oh. Well, we got 4 now. And we have a few extra little strips we'll just put right in there with this to be used next time. Oh, brother. Okay, now, stay the course here. We've got, let's check off what we have. We have those, and we have these. Now we're gonna make some there's another measurement that I can use for this one. So we're gonna make those next. I don't want to keep talking about the sizes because that's your pattern, but as you go down the list of background fabrics, there are more pieces that will have at least one of these dimensions. Therefore, we're going to continue on that course and then come back to the piece that is absolutely smaller than both directions on this. So we need 16 . And there we go, 16 of that shape. And this is considered alphabet E. And check that off or we'll make it again. Now, here's another dimension we can cut from here. And we need 4 of them, so good. And this is going to be alphabet G. Let's confirm here. That's not right. I have to think a little more. Okay, we've got the dimensions for those. Okay, and that one is F. Now we got that one done. We're gonna redo that one. Let's see, do we have any others that could fit this bill here? I don't think we have any more that have this dimension in it. Well, no, the ones do. Bet I could use those over there for this too. Takes a lot of time to fix your problems, but that's what I do. I don't want to waste any fabric. It's a little bit big. Do you have a particular side you like to cut on better than others? Since I'm righty, I find I like to cut on the right better. There we go. Okay, so we've got 6 of those ready. Maybe that's 12. I should have counted them as I was doing it. We need 24. So let's see what we do have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, we got 12. We need 12 more. And these are the right dimensions one direction, but not the other direction. So 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. These are stiff enough that they can, the fabric has a lot of sizing in it. It really helps it. It's like we washed it and pressed it and starched it. Okay, so now we've got enough of these little guys. And that is not G, it is D. Okay, so D's taken care of. So let's see what happens over here. These are a little bit wider. These are 2.5. And we need, well, we'll just start with that one that we need 16 of. And we need 8 inches of it. And then we need to pare it down a bit. No, we don't. It's the right size. Wonderful. Now these are number E. All right, so that's done now. And we need to do those at the bottom here. And there's just 4 of each one, so we probably won't even need to work on that strip. Okay, so we need 4 of those guys, and they are number G. And we need 4 of the next one. I think that covers it. All right. What are these? 2.5 by 1.5. Well, they don't match anything here, so we're gonna hold them off to the side. Now it's time to pick up trash. I think I can put these in my crumb container. Someday I might need them. Here's my crumb container. All right, and then we'll put these away. All done. Back into the bin with the greens. And I know I've got tons of other greens, but these are my cut green pieces that are probably, well, that might be usable. Okay, so I think we've got it all cut out. Let's see what time it is. Time to go to work. That's all for today. We'll add some more tomorrow, after work maybe, or tomorrow. Okay, talk soon. Have a good day. God bless. Bye-bye.